Why are bit, byte, word, double word data types important for PLC programming? Imagine trying to control a complex machine with just a few simple switches. It would be nearly impossible to manage all the different signals and data. That's where data types like bit, byte, word, and double word come into play in programmable logic controller programming. These data types are the building blocks that help us organize and handle information efficiently within industrial automation systems. Starting with the smallest, a bit is a single binary digit that can be either 0 or 1. Think of it as a tiny switch that is either off or on. Bits are used to representing simple conditions like whether a sensor is triggered or an actuator is on. They are the foundation of all digital control because everything in a PLC is ultimately stored as binary data. Next up is the byte, which is made of 8 bits. A byte can store values from 0 to 255 if it is unsigned, or from -128 to 127 if it is signed. Bytes are handy for storing small numbers like counts, status flags, or even characters in text. They help keep data compact and easy to transmit between devices. A word usually refers to 16 bits, or to bytes. Many PLCs process data in words because they match the size of the processor's data bus. A word can hold numbers from 0 to 65,535 if unsigned, or from -32,768 to 32,767 if signed. Words are often used for counters, timers, or set points, making them very useful for numeric control. Double words are made of 32 bits, or for bytes. They can store much larger numbers, from 0 up to about 4 billion if unsigned, or from -2 billion to +2 billion if signed. Double words are essential when dealing with high-precision measurements, complex calculations, or large data logs. They give us the ability to handle data that exceeds the capacity of a single word. Using the correct data types in PLC programming is vital because it affects how the system uses memory, how fast it can process data, and how accurately it represents information. For example, using a bit for a sensor input saves memory and makes logical operations quick. Choosing a double word for a large counter ensures the system can handle high totals without overflow. In smart factories and Industry 4.0 environments, where sensors generate vast amounts of data and machines need to respond instantly, these data types help keep everything running smoothly. Bits can control individual signals, bytes can store small data packets, words handle numeric values, and double words manage large or complex data sets. This structure allows for scalable and flexible automation systems. For instance, in a packaging plant, a bit might indicate if a sensor detects an item, a byte could store the current count of items, a word might hold the total production count, and a double word could log cumulative data over days. Proper use of these data types ensures the PLC can process inputs and outputs quickly, keeping the production line moving without hiccups. In short, understanding and correctly applying bits, bytes, words, and double words is key to effective PLC programming. They form the language that controls industrial processes, making automation more reliable, efficient, and capable of handling the demands of modern manufacturing.